Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Marjorie Cordero, and in this part, I'm going to continue with the video about the activity number one with the topic types of syllables. Okay, you are welcome to my video. And in the first part, I think that is essential to define in general what is the syllabus design. And I think that the syllabus design plays a crucial role in the language teaching. It serves as the roadmap for the both educators and learners. And for the other part, I will design the syllabus provide a clear outline of the learning objectives, the content to be covered, and the teaching methods and further part the assessment criteria. Okay, it ensures that the language instruction is systematic, coherent, and the goal-oriented, guiding the teachers in delivering because it's necessary in the effective lessons and helping students track their progress. Okay. Additionally, a well-designed curriculum takes into account the needs of the students, your interests, and proficiency levels, fostering a more engaging and personalizing the learning experience by setting the clear explanations and establishing a structured framework. The syllabus design lies the function for accessible language acquisition and meaningful educational outcomes. Okay, so in the reading, I was able to identify six types of syllables. They are, for example, the structural, the national or functional, the situational, the skill based, the task based, and finally the content based. Okay. In the structural syllabus, in the language teaching, is a curriculum design that focus on the teaching grammatical forms and structures of a language. It emphasized the systemic presentations of the language elements such as the verb tense, the sentence structures, the parts of the speech, and the syntax. Okay, the primary goal of this type of the syllabus is to help the learners understand the rules and the patterns of the languages grammar in a progressive manner. Okay, for example, in the lessons uh, may be organized around the teaching different verb tense, like the present simple, past continuous, the future perfect. And in this part, the students will practice the forming sentence using the tenses and understand the rules governing their usual. Okay. Similarly, the syllabus may include the lessons on the sentence structures and such as the subject, verb, and object, or the passive voice, the constructions, or the complex sentence formation. Okay, the National Functional Syllabus is a curriculum approach that focuses on the language functions and communicative purpose rather than just grammatical structures. I think that it emphasizes the teaching learners how to use their language to perform in specific functions or express the various notions in the real life context. This syllabus aims to develop learners' ability to communicate effectively by teaching them how to interact with the different situations and covering meaning through the language. Okay, for example, in an English language class following a national functional syllabus, the students may learn how to make recurs, the given directions, the express opinions, or negotiate on in conversations. The lessons would focus on the practical language used in everyday situations, such as offering the food in restaurant, discussion travel plans, or expression the preference in the social interactions. By the teaching language functions, learners acquire the skills need or they engage in the meaningful communication. Further part the situation syllabus. In the language teaching are designed around the real life context and scenarios where the language is used. This approach focuses on the teaching language that is relevant to specific situations or activities that learners might encounter in their daily lives by immersing the students in the practical context, situational syllabi, and to prepare the communicative effectively in authentic situations. For example, in the language class, the following situational syllabus, the students may learn language related to traveling, such as asking for directions, for example, booking accommodations, or ordering food in restaurant. They may practice language skills for the shopping, negotiations praise, or the interactions with the vendors. In general, the lessons are structured around the common listeners to help the learners acquire the language needed to navigate the situation successfully. The skill-based syllabi in language teaching are centered around the developing specific language skills are essential for effective communications. The syllabi focus on the learning particular abilities. There are the speaking, reading, listening, and writing, with the goal improve the learner's proficiency in these areas through target the practice and instruction. Okay, for example, lessons may be designed to enhance the listening skills by and again students in activity like listening to authentic audio records, identify main ideas, and practice not talking. The speaking skills can be developed through the role plays, discussions, and presentations. The reading skills may be improved, for example, in tasks such as the reading comprehension exercise, analyze text, or the specific information. And finally, writing skills can be refined through activities like write insights, reports, emails, or focusing on organizations, coherence, and language accuracy. For the other part, the task-based syllabus in language teaching focus on the learning through and again tasks and activities that simulate the real-world situation. Okay, this approach emphasizes the use of tasks and central unit of instruction where learners actively participate in activities that require them to use the target language to achieve specific goals or outcomes. This type of syllabus to promote the language acquisitions, the through manifold and proposed tasks. Okay, for example, the learners participate in role play where they act out customer service in interaction in a restaurant, work on a problem solving to plan a train using the target language, or collaborate in a project to research and present information on a specific topic. Okay, and finally the content-based syllabus in the language teaching emphasize language instruction through the exploration of the subject matter content. In this approach the language learning is integrated with the study of academic of the real world topics where the students acquire the language skills well and again with the content for various disciplines. The primary focus of the instructions is on the teaching subject specific content using the target language. For example, in a content-based the syllabus, the English language instructions can be derived of the subjects as the science, history, literature, or the current events. And for instance, the students may learn English by studying the scientific concepts, discussing historical events, and analyzing the literary works or exploring the contemporary issues. In this part, the lessons are structured around the content of this the subject, with the language learning occurring as students engage with the material. Okay. In this type of syllabus, the students have the opportunity to apply the language skills in authentic context. Okay, in general conclusion, in this video we explored the different types of syllabus in the language teaching, define each approach, provide examples, and highlight how the they enhance language learning through the specific approach in the real life context, language skills and tasks in academic context. And I think that the teachers are in about to consider the different approaches in the curriculum design to effectively meet the needs and goals of their language learners. And finally, this is my video and thank you so much for your time.